Hi everyone, it's Liesel. I'm here today to share a journal that I have made as a design team project for Nectaria. She is Nectars Creations on Etsy, and the kit that I used is called Country Blooms, and it took me in a different direction to where I usually go, particularly with regard to the cover. I went with some pink and blue and made the hard cover, covered the corners with some book fabric as well as the spine. That's the back. The paper is embossed, pre-embossed paper that I buy, and I painted on it to give it, it's just a plain light cream color, so all the coloring on here is acrylic ink that I added to it to give this rather shabby grungy effect. And this is one of the ephemera images in the kit. So if we pop in, and please don't fall off your seats, I actually used some lace in here. So yeah, it's raining in Cape Town, probably explains why. So here is the inside cover, and you can see that I did quite a lot of heavy tea dyeing on here, and the images in here are gorgeous. Lots of music paper and roses and pinks and blues and some sort of violet-y purples, really lovely colors. So here is some of the ephemera that comes with the kit, little pocket and some lace. And then of course I did some stamping throughout. I kept the stamping rather light. You will see that the stamping is not very dark because I wanted to keep the pages, although they are decorated, rather plain, if I could put it that way, or clear, so that they can be used for a lot of journaling. This really is a lovely journal. And the kit is, yeah, well, a lovely journal, as in beautiful paper that I used. Here is a tag which has been tea-dyed and stamped, and the little packet also serves as a tuck spot. And what I did here is I used some of the tags which come with the kit, and you'll notice this here. I chopped the top bit off the tag and just attached it to a page to just add a bit of interest, and then use the rest as decoration on the little packet. So you'll see that throughout the book. Some more stamping. Here is the middle. This is the middle of the signature. You can see the stitching in there, and this flaps open for a little bit more journaling space. This is a piece of ephemera that actually looks like that, and I decided to turn it into a little trifold, if you would like to call it like that, and it just has some tea-dyed paper on the inside and folds closed like that and goes in there. One of the ephemera pieces which I've used as a tuck. These flowers are really gorgeous and the colors are just amazing. A bingo card which I turned into a pocket on a tag, and then just popped another little stamped tag with roses to go with the theme inside. And you will see that I used a little pin nib charm there to represent the journaling that happens in these books. Another beautiful, I love that green, you know I love green, I really like that green. And the dictionary pages that I have in here are English Afrikaans. So that also is just something that I haven't done before, and I've just looking at the stamp, losing myself in thought. I really like that stamp. It's the first time I've used it. And here some more ephemera, and I decided to use that piece as a little pocket, and this is one of the tags that I was talking about. so into the second signature, and I cut one of the pages so that I could make a pocket with it, and just stamped a manila tag and popped it in there. You can see some nice dark tea dyeing going on there, another bit of a tag, some of the dictionary paper, and this is such a gorgeous pattern, and you can see some random extra bits of tea dye or tea that I added to the page to go with what's going on around the edges as well. And here is another one of those tea dyed packets with a tuck at the back, and some very nice transfer from the tea dyeing going on over here. And here is another bit of ephemera that comes with the kit. These little birds are just so cute, and it has a matching insert which you can glue down if you like, or cut into two to give you two pieces of ephemera. I just kept them like that because I like the look. Here is a little bird and a bit of lace, and I just made a tag with that. And on this one I have a little camera to represent the memories that we keep in our journals. Another tag, and this again is one of the pages from the kit which I just cut up to turn it into a pocket. More of this beautiful design, and a flip out, and a belly band which also comes in the kit, and this again is a printable that looks like that. And what I did was I gave it a little gusset here at the top, because if you just fold it with a single fold, the top would gape because of the extra pages that have been added in here. And this is also just a mix of tea dye paper. So I scored it twice, about 1 millimeter apart, to give it, you can see there, I hope you can, is it going to focus? Just a little bit of a flat top, so that the bit that folds over doesn't gape like that, but actually lies relatively flat, and it just tucks it over there. This is a concertina pocket which I have turned into a signature, if I could call it that. So I'm going to refer to this as a concertina signature to differentiate it from the concertina pocket, which the tutorial of which is on its way. And I think I will do a tutorial on how I did this as well. You can see there the binding is right inside, and I made this slightly differently. Here you can see the concertina, so it can actually expand quite a bit. I gave it a gusset at the top, but I also, if you'll excuse me if I just do that, hopefully you can see, yes, there you can see how broad it is. Now I didn't want to make it a flat gusset, because after all this has to be able to lie down flat, so there are 3 score lines to make that possible, so that you can still, excuse me, so that you can still journal in the book, in spite of the fact that you could have something quite bulky in here. So I will also, if you're interested, just let me know, do a tutorial on this, because it's quite handy to have a pocket that can expand and take quite a bit. And you can see here at the top, the flat top gives you just so much more space for filling it with stuff, all kinds of interesting things. So that's the little concertina signature, if I might call it that. And this is my favorite page from the whole kit, this blue-green with the purpley violet flowers just, and the bird. I just adore it. I love this pattern on the paper. This is just my absolute favorite page in the kit. So if the whole kit were only in those colors, I would have been in heaven. It would have been fantastic. So but I love it all anyway. Here is, and what I must say is the colouring of Nectaria's pages really go well with tea dyeing. They take it really well, and they are very complementary. Lovely little bird, and a bit more lace. Another little pocket which comes with the ephemera. A bit from a tag. And I enlarged the tags slightly. I love this page with the feathers, there's so much else that one would be able to use this for as well. This is really gorgeous. Another one of the tea-dyed packets with a tag and a tuck. And here is another bit of ephemera which I turned into a little booklet. See, there, a bit of glue. No, that's fine. So I just glued the piece of ephemera to the outside flap on the front, and there it is. So little pamphlet stitch booklet which goes in there, and that's also the middle of the signature. And here is another bit of ephemera which is turned into a tuck and a little tag, card, whatever one would like to call it, to go in there. A piece of ephemera which has been turned into a pocket on a tag, and another stamped tag to go inside. And on this one, what have I got on this one? Oh yes, a little cupcake for good times. So tea and sympathy, emotions, feelings, whatever it is that we like to journal about in our journals. That is what the little cupcake represents for me. Some more dictionary paper, a fold out, and another pocket with one of the beautiful tags in the kit. And the last signature, again with some lace, and the other piece from the page that I turned into a little pocket, and a stamped and tea-dyed tag. Really grungy tea-dyed piece of paper. I just love it. So in spite of the rather feminine cover, I had to give into some of my grungy urges, so I did what I could with the paper. And again, such a beautiful piece of music paper with some nice, a lot of this is on the actual page when you print it, and the colour is just so complementary to the tea dyeing, to the rooibos tea dyeing that I do. Another pocket, or a little packet rather, with a tuck behind it, and the centre of a signature with one more different design this time, a piece of ephemera which comes with the kit, and a beautiful fold out in the page design that I love so much. And then another little card with a bird which is in the ephemera set, and a little heart to represent the love and emotion that we put into our journals and also into journaling itself. Flip out with this stamp that I'm really now becoming rather fond of. And here is a piece of ephemera which I just fold it up, and it tucks in very nicely under the belly band printable, which also comes in the kit, and that's the back. So that is my Country Blooms design team project for Nectars Creations, and I sincerely hope that you liked it. This took me ages to make because I just kept doing more and adding things, and I really love how it came together. So thank you very much, Nectaria, for the opportunity to actually work with this kit. It was great fun, and please let me know if you do want to see how to make that Concertina signature pocket, whatever you want to call it. And as always, thanks for watching, and until we speak again, bye bye.